name is Rebecca Hagman. I'm the director here at Cultivate7Twelve.
And my name is Josh Overton, and I'm a managing partner here.
And we are so excited to introduce the world to Cultivate7Twelve.
All this started, Waco 52 was here because TJ, the owner of the building, said Waco 52 was this art exhibition that went to the state capitol. And after it was shown at the Rotunda, he said, well, let's show it to Waco people because it's all Waco art. So he opened it up the building in August as an exhibition for Waco 52.
My husband and I moved here after getting married in May, and we'd only been here 5 or 6 weeks when we stumbled into the Waco 52 pop-up in August.
So Rebecca comes to town in the middle of August during Waco 52, and Fiona Bond tells me, you need to be at this meeting. So she holds a town hall meeting, and I show up that night, and it was like, okay, let's partner and let's do this, because she could tell I had sort of a passion for doing the same thing, and I could tell her passion in a whole new idea, and it's blended together really well.
Within basically 10 days, we had decided that we were going to move forward. The Armoyans had decided that they wanted to move forward with us, and we had Fiona's full support. And so at the end of Waco 52, the last day of August, she announced that we were going to be moving forward with the project. So it's been a really exciting roller coaster. We closed down basically for just 2 weeks and reopened October 6th, and we've been running strong ever since.
The quality of life in a city matters, and that arts and culture is what's going to drive growth and innovation here, and companies want to move here because their workers will be happy. That's what this place is.
We love that we have Creative Waco upstairs, we have CTAC, the Central Texas Artists Collective, and right now we have the Art Center of Waco, all officing upstairs, which to us has been a tremendous privilege and certainly an affirmation that this was a need that Waco really had.
So we have multiple different types of artists. We have strictly in our retail space, which are selling prints and various things of their work. We have our gallery submissions, which are each month. It changes out to a new gallery, which is submissions. We've been fortunate to have all Waco artists so far. And our intention is to keep that as much as we possibly can, as long as we can. And then we have our artists who are actually teaching courses here. So we have courses for artists here who feel like they would like to teach art and haven't ever had a venue in which to do it. So that's what this place is for, and this place will continuously change based off what Waco tells us it needs.
So we have an incredible community of artists that we have the privilege of being connected with. We have our artists upstairs, Marsha Williams, she's a pyrographer, Alex Turnipseed, he's a printmaker and painter, Rhiannon Rosenbaum, she's our curator and does a lot of line work and acrylics. And really they've been here since the very beginning, those three, and it's been really incredible to have a family be here. And I think that's what gives our building so much heart and soul. We have watercolor artists, Sarah Pick and Samuel Burr come to mind. They're just incredible. We also are working with Shelby Nickel. She does a lot more watercolor like cards, and HH Design Co., who also does a lot of like calligraphy and watercolor kind of mixed together. And then we have some phenomenal oil and acrylic painters. Work with Katie Ward. She has done some beautiful work. It's kind of a realism and abstract combined, and I love her pieces. Jay McMillan, which is just so fun. He does these very bright, vivid, large-scale abstracts. He was a professor in town for like 25 years, and his joy and expression and just this whole creative lifetime that's just kind of coming out on the canvas is a delight to behold. And we're privileged to work with Charles Wallace. Charles Wallace is a world, or at least nationally renowned painter, and has collectors all over the world. That's the way I would say that. And he's doing a one-man show with us in January, and we're tremendously honored. Judy Simon does like layered porcelain, which is beautiful. Kay Reinke does like abstract work, and then Joel Edwards is almost all graphite and charcoal, which is amazing. We have a couple of photographers we're working with, Rebecca Edwards and Bob Cosby. Rebecca does a lot of like treated photography with black and white filters, and Bob is more like a traveling photographer, so you get pictures of Cape Canaveral and
infrared photography.
Infrared photography. There's beautiful pieces of Waco, just history that he's captured. I think the thing that everybody has in common is there's a real passion to see something come of the Waco art scene. There's a real desire. People who've shown around the nation want to show their work here at home. They've sold on a regular basis, but not in their hometown. And there's something about that, being recognized in the place where you're from, that's really powerful both for the artist and for the hometown.
And that's the heart of what it is here in Waco, let's create a place that everybody can come together and display the things that they're being famous for in various places. And this place is going to be won and lost as a hub, as a community hub, as an arts hub for arts and culture as we can.
And that's really where the Cultivate comes from in our name, is that's what we aim to do, is we want to like nurture and grow what is the Waco culture. Like, what is our arts? What are we known for? Who are we? What's our identity as an artistic community? And we just want to be a place where that can blossom. When you come into 712, you know what you're going to get. And what you're going to get is something intentional. And I think that's really the thing that sets us apart is, yes, we're open to having somebody come in off the street and say, hey, I'm an artist in town. I have this dream. I want to talk about it. And we'll talk to you. And we can't wait to talk to you. But we're going to like actually help guide you through that process.
Through the nonprofits we have here, like Creative Waco and Arts Center, we have a lot of people who have a lot of long experience and business background in helping artists create markets and figure out how to be approachable and sellable.
We didn't choose the word cultivate because we were like, hey, it sounds cool. We chose it because we have an intention to like actually grow and nurture the people who come in our door. My highest commitment is to being a businesswoman that men and women trust. And so that's what I take most seriously. And that doesn't mean I don't make stumbles along the way, but I do believe that's the heart and soul of a healthy community is trustworthiness, transparency, and integrity. And so those are the things that really maybe aren't like our brand. Like, our brand doesn't say trust us, but we understand that it's at the heart of becoming something, a safe place to be cultivated. And so that's something that we're incredibly committed to. So I hope you come out to Cultivate7Twelve, where you can have art and you can have art and you can have art.
Whether it's artists that want to display their work, or people who want to come see some work, or people who want to come take some classes, or come take yoga, or just eat some food, whatever. We're here and we want you to come by, and we can show you what's going on. And it's always going to be new, it's always going to be changing, so you never know what you're going to find.
Check out our website. All of our classes and events are listed there, cultivate712.com.